obviously your patients can't tell you how they're feeling, what's wrong, that type of thing. How do you figure this out?
Because when you go to vet school, you learn what is normal, and then you look for what is not normal, and then you end up with a presumptive diagnosis then that you can get confirmed by running some tests.
She bet the ice fishing pole this morning.
Ooh.
And so kind of what is your veterinary medicine style?
Hands on. Hi sweetie, just take it easy. You're at 8 pounds almost. Already, you will get an anesthetic. Yes? Oh, just cool it. You look at the animal, and when you know what normal is, then you can see what is abnormal. You know, you have a routine, you know, and that's what you follow, so that you don't miss anything. Now, with a fish hook, you don't need a routine. That's obvious. It hangs out of the mouth, and you know, you knock them out and take it out. Hey. Okay, I hope I got that in.
Okay.
No, that's typical. You're fine, sweetie. Okay, hang on. We'll put her in the cage. Let her sleep. Tiny little hook for that, right? You take the temperature, you look at the mucosal membranes, you listen to them, you ask the questions, are they eating, are they throwing up, do they, whatever the complaint is, because the owners have a complaint when they come in, and then you just go from there.
Cool. So you've survived a season and a half-ish of reality TV, and it's become this #1 show on Nat Geo Wild. What are the upsides of that, and what are the downsides of that?
The downsides that I have to behave myself in public. Because before this, yes, the people knew us. So we went shopping, and the kids hated to go shopping with us because we were through the store and somebody would always, hey, stop, talk about that animal. And most of the time I remember the animal more than the people. Don't ask me why, but that's how you do, because you work with the animals. Now it's national. Wherever we go, people will recognize us, and we have not had anybody come up to us and says, you are bad, I hate the show. We were in Walmart in Midland the other night at about 9:30 at night, wasn't it, Diane? Right. And this woman comes running around the house, I love your show! Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of it. Thank you, and we'll see you. So yes, it's weird.
So do you get realized out in the real world, or recognized?
I do get recognized. The strangest one for me is some of the younger children that recognize me because they'll, like I'm their best friend because I've been in their living room. However, I have no idea who they are, and it's been kind of funny because I've looked at the children, I've looked at the parents and realized I have no idea who they are, and it's got to be something from the show. So it's okay. I mean, it's kind of fun most of the time.
Nat Geo comes here, and the first year they were here with 10 people and basically 3 groups, and it was a little hard because we had to wait for them. Last summer they were here with almost 25 people and I think 8 cameras. And one camera crew was a cameraman, a sound man, a PR, and a driver. So there's 4 people in a group. And what we were doing, we were playing hopscotch. So somebody would go to the farm, wire the farmer for sound, and then I would drive in with another group behind me. And so they would be filming when I was driving in. By that time, the guy behind me was out of the car, filming us getting out of the car, saying hello to the farmer, and all that stuff. So yes, there's tons of people here, and how the editors make it together like this is unbelievable. Because, like I said, they have 8 cameras running most of the day, 6 days a week. because they switch off so that, you know, we work on Saturday here too. And then they end up with 1 hour per week.
So give us a brief history of how this started with your son. And
It started when, you know, my son Charles, who even as a 3-4-year-old already was infatuated with movies and acting. Actually, what he did when he was like 8 years old, his buddies came over and he had Diane use the video camera, and he would make a script that the kids had to do, you know, with, you know, cops and robbers and all that stuff. And somewhere or other, we still have those videos, don't we?
Yes.
You know, and it was funny, but that's what he wanted. So he went to film school, then went to LA, but in LA it's not what you know, it's who you know. And after 8 years, he still hadn't done anything. So then he comes here, he says, Dad, we should make a reality, because he had been seeing what was going on there. And he says, we should make a reality show about you. I says, who wants to watch me doing my, you know, dirty work? Oh, he says, you'd be surprised. So he came here with 2 friends and a professional filmer. And they had, at that time, 27 hours of taping that he made a 4-minute DVD. So that editing is unbelievable. And they just went on to all the networks. And Nat Geo Wild says, we'll try it. So then they came the next summer with a crew and were here for 4 weeks and got 4 episodes. And that went berserk. So that's when they came back with 25 people and 16 weeks, and they're doing the same thing again.
can you tell us just a quick crazy story that you had with 1 animal or 2 animals? What is the craziest thing you've ever had to do?
Like I said, the funniest and the craziest thing was many years ago when this lady brought a boa constrictor, a snake in, that she was trying to feed a rat, and the rat ate the snake. But otherwise, yeah, you get crazy things. It's, you know.
So what would you tell people that are looking for a veterinarian right now?
Look for somebody that they're comfortable with. It's just like a doctor. You know, there has to be a trust between a veterinarian and the client. And they have to be able to trust the veterinarian that he'll do the best for the animal.